right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hopefully you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. And this video is going to be pretty interesting. Right now I'm headed up to Pat Bit Performance because we are going to be checking out a Whipple Supercharged Dark Horse Mustang with a manual transmission. Now we're gonna see how this compares to my Pro-Charged Shelby GT350, because if you guys are unaware, I went to Whipple my S650 Mustang GT, which also has a manual transmission. Now the Dark Horse is different because it does have the Tremec transmission, the same exact transmission that is in my Shelby GT350, as well as the same clutch, because the Tremec transmission and the clutches are both the same on both models. So the car should feel the same. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to drive it, but we're definitely gonna be getting a ride along, a walk around, and we're gonna be going to the dyno to see exactly how much this car makes, I believe today as well, both a 93 as well as the E30 blend. So if you guys are excited, feel free, drop a like in the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications to stay up to date with the content, man. This is a full build, talking about a full bolt-on Dark Horse with a Whipple on it, and it is going to be the Lethal Performance Whipple kit, so it's gonna make it a little bit more boost than it would be otherwise stock. So this car has long tube headers, obviously an X pipe. It also is going to have a boiler catback, as well as a couple of other goodies. I'm excited to see this car. It's gonna be badass. I believe the owner is gonna be there as well, so you know, we'll go ahead and get his reaction as well. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to drive it because it's not my vehicle, but I'm definitely gonna go ahead and see exactly how the car feels and get me to spend some money on the S650, because I gotta go ahead and get like all the supporting mods before I boost this car. I also have to go ahead and get the Shelby GT350 back up and running, which I will be dropping a video later this week explaining everything that's going down. I'll find out hopefully by the end of today, potentially tomorrow, because again, I can't really go ahead and make a video explaining everything that is going to go down until everybody is on the same page, because obviously this is not just between myself and the shop. This also has to deal with Pro-Charger as well, and hopefully everything will be smooth and just an easy transaction for the most part. But I'm excited to see this Dark Horse, y'all. It's clean. I love Dark Horses. I know people have their, you know, own thoughts and opinions on Dark Horses and whatnot, but I personally enjoy them. I think Ford should have marketed that the Dark Horse comes with essentially a forged engine, because if you guys are unaware, the Dark Horse does have upgraded internals, as well as it does have better cams than the GT. So this Dark Horse should, in theory, be making more horsepower than what my S650, or honestly any other S650, should make with the same modifications, due to the better cam design and overall just better efficiency. If I can drive it, I'm gonna be excited, but at the same time I kind of don't want to drive it because I don't like driving other people's cars, and at the same time it's like I've never driven, well, theoretically it should be somewhat similar to the Shelby GT350. Obviously it's not gonna sound the same, or it's gonna, you know, rev as high, but it should be pretty spicy. I'm curious what the red line is with the Whipple Stage 2 kit on the Dark Horse.
A few moments later.
All right, so here's the Dark Horse Whipple Stage 2. It is on the 3.5 pulley, not the one that comes with the Lethal Performance kit factory. So we're gonna be putting it on the E30 blend and seeing how much it makes. Let me know down in the comment section how much you guys think it's gonna make. I think it's gonna make high 8s with the 3.5. What do you think?
Going high 8s too.
It's
high
manual.
Manual, that's true.
So it might make a little bit more. It's also got the competition air boxes and a 120
True.
mil throttle body versus the standard Stage 2, which is the 112.
Okay.
So it's got a little bit of an upgrade.
Headers too, high flow cats,
Correct. Yeah, 2
full
inch
exhaust.
headers.
Oh, 2-inch exhaust, so yeah, it should definitely make some steam. I'm thinking high 8s.
I'd agree. High 8s.
I think high 8s.
High 8s.
It looks good though, y'all, for real. Gonna get this Whipple Stage 2 on the S650. Manual. Same transmission in the Shelby GT350. The dark horses look good, man, especially with the carbon fiber intakes. Wheels look good. Paint match Brembros. It's gonna make some steam. I'm curious how it sounds too, with the full exhaust, with the green cats. Because usually with the cats, especially high flow cats, they do make the Coyote sound really good, especially at watt. We will find out soon enough. Got the S650s here. My S650. My boy's S650 on the Ford Stars, man. It looks good. I know a lot of you guys want welds on mine, but honestly, I think I might just mix it up and do Ford Star. It is the same distributor, technically, so the quality is still gonna be the same. If you guys are unaware, Ford Star welds, same distributor, so we'll be good to go. But here's my car. Hopefully I get a response back from ProCharger today, so we can go ahead and get this car fixed up and back on the road. We're really just waiting on them, and we'll get this car back up. And I might need to get new tires soon though too. I think after Streetcar Takeover, I'm definitely gonna have to get some new ET Street R's for sure. But yep, keep this car up and running very soon, y'all. I'll keep you guys up to date. I'm just waiting to drop this video until I get all the facts. Dark horse looks good. Got that fresh exhaust smell, and those boiler tips are massive. Looks clean, like that matte finish on it too. Looks amazing. About to hear this thing on the dyno, see how much it makes. I'm thinking it's gonna make a high 800. Let me know what y'all think though. All right, we're in the dark horse. We're headed out to the dyno right now. We're gonna put the car at E30 because it is making a little bit too much boost for 93 to be doing pulls. But that is a good point though. I don't know. We'll see. If this clutch can hold it, there's no way it'll slip on the dyno.
No, it should be good in the dyno.
It'll be gonna dyno on the street. We'll see how long it lasts.
That's gonna be the thing. It's gonna be that. The street is gonna be the main concern.
Yep, for sure.
The street, and then also depends how he drives.
It's true.
If he's gonna launch it. The only thing he has going for him right now is he doesn't have a drag pack on. He's got street tires.
True.
So it's gonna allow wheel spin. It's not gonna try and grab, so it shouldn't bite the clutch too hard.
Yep, that's a good point. Sounds amazing. I'm telling you, man, these Gen 4s, they sound so good. With the green cats.
Is the valves open? Right now it's just in normal mode.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
Constables over there hanging out. They're waiting. They're like, oh, Pat builds down the block. I heard there's a block party. They're never sitting there, ever. They're never ever there.
Exhaust.
Yeah, go ahead, open it up.
We'll do sport first just to see. Yeah, this sounds good.
See,
really? Oh, he's a driver.
21,000.
21K? Hell yeah.
He said this used to be his daily. So this is Cook's, and then it's got Borla attacks.
Okay, yep. Cook's long tube headers, 2-inch, green cats, Borla attack. It sounds, dude, this is sounding really good.
There's no drone inside.
Yeah,
either.
absolutely no drone. Wow.
That's nice.
You can have a full conversation in the car, like,
Yeah, like we're talking normal volume.
Yep.
It's not. Yeah, this is nice. You know, as you kind of get older,
you like
you kind of like the
you know,
loud outside, quiet inside.
Yep, yep.
When I was younger, I used to love the just pure loud as possible. But now it's just like, I'll tell people to do dumps more so only if they're like going all out race car.
Yeah, race car.
If you're just looking to kind of be loud, just do like a regular exhaust setup, you know?
Yep. Yeah, the downshift sound amazing.
I'm trying to get in the right lane for her to get a video.
Oh, if she's in that side?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the passenger seat.
So we're gonna be on that side anyway, yeah.
See what the track mode sounds like. Honestly, I think the exhaust sounds better at least in the GTs in sport mode versus track, but I'm curious with the headers.
If there's
gonna
like
sound
drastic difference, yeah.
Yeah.
I think essentially it's more so just how much the valves are open, like when you're actually getting on it. I think.
Yeah, maybe just driving around regular. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you really notice, because like at idle, if you go like, the only tone that I notice different is from quiet to open, or from quiet to like at idle, like you go quiet.
Yeah, there's nothing.
But when you go like from normal to sport to track, I don't hear any difference.
Yeah, neither do I.
I think it's more so just when you're actually going is where you start to notice it.
Yeah, it sounds good.
It does sound very good. They want me to be right lane.
It spun a little bit, but
Man, I
3
barely
people in the
got
car.
I barely got on that at all.
It sounds good.
Put my window up. I think they want to get through. We're gonna have to turn up here.
Yeah, no drone in 6th gear at all. This is the exhaust that you should go with, for sure. Yeah, this sounds really good.
That does sound good.
Yeah. Oh, it's quick. It's quick. All right, so we're putting the E30 blend in here. We didn't rev it out all the way because obviously we have to have the E30 in here to fully take advantage of the 3.5 pulley, but the car is fast. We're 3 deep. It was spinning. Man, this is the first manual S650 I've been in with the Whipple, so this is dope. It's quick. Those Whipples be hit, man. I fully understand what people say to go Whipple, because just the feeling, that instant torque is amazing. This car's probably gonna make a little, we think high 8s. Could break 900, but we'll see. All right, so we're headed out to the dyno. We're letting the E30 kind of blend in the car. It's popping. Hey, don't tell him that. No, these high flow cats with there's no way. I mean, usually, like, typically, I've heard the high flow cats, like, failing, like, after, like, what, 20, 30K miles.
So,
but
these Cooks one, the green cats, like, they're supposed to be, like, top of the line.
Yeah.
Like, that's why they're so much money. Like, to get this exhaust setup, you're like 33, 3,500. Yeah. For just the headers and the green cats, like, not including the Borla attack.
Yep.
This whole exhaust, like, from headers back, you're probably like 5,500, $6,000.
100%.
Just for the exhaust setup.
100%. Well, it's worth it though. It sounds amazing.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I like it.
Sounds amazing.
I definitely like a good exhaust note. I mean, like we said before, the dumps are like, when I drive like Johnny's car and George's car, like with the dumps, like it just reminds me of just something with raw power. But I feel like at my old age, I feel like I wouldn't want to drive that every day anymore.
Yeah.
I really, truly do.
Yeah, I'm gonna dump the S650. Fuck it.
So what is the race car for you?
Like, what do you mean, like the race car? What I would consider like a race car trim?
No, like which of your cars is going to be your race car?
Oh, the S650, 100%. The S650 would have been the race car by now if I didn't have the issues with like the crank support. Yeah, like the crank support bolt like backing out, and also like the oil pan issues leaking and shit. I would have been had the car like Whipple and you know, done all the other stuff. But yeah, the S650, I want that to be the race car for sure.
That's pretty badass. It just, the only downside to it is like you have the better transmission in the Shelby.
Right. But here's the thing, like, I haven't done anything to the S650 to like technically like void the warranty, and I'm at like 10K miles on it already.
That's true.
So it's just like, let's say like this week the transmission like shits the bed or something like that.
Yeah.
How can you just get it replaced by Ford and then, you know, do the break-in and then I'd be good for how long? I don't know. Some people told me they've gotten good luck with the MT8s with the Whipple, but I know like once I start making like 8, 9 in that car, I think it's gonna be just a matter of time before it just kind of just completely breaks.
Let's go, yeah. You're 100% gonna need a clutch.
Oh, dude, 100%.
That's for sure.
100%.
This dark horse, you know, you can kind of get away with it because you have the
twin disc from the factory with the twin disc.
You have the better transmission technically already.
Yeah.
So like you have there's some pros to this already, you know.
Yep.
Whereas like a base model or even just a normal 5.0 premium or whatever with the regular MT82.
Yeah.
That's your only weak link here.
Yep.
But I don't know. I mean, it's the manual for like a manual car, whether it's Dark Horse or whether it's a regular GT. I really do favor like the Whipple or the PD style blowers, just because you never really are falling out of that power band. You know, you're kind of always there because these come in so early.
Yep.
Whereas like the ESS and the Pro Chargers, you have to kind of be up there in RPM a little bit. And
yeah, so you gotta rub them out.
Yeah, and depending on your gearing, when you make that 2-3 shift or that 3-4 shift, that RPM drop is what hurts it. That's why you see all these fast ESS cars. You really don't typically see a lot of them be manual. Majority of them are going to be 10 speeds.
Yeah, because it just keeps the power up where it needs to be. Because the manual, if you don't shift fast, you're going to fall out of boost.
Yep.
And you can definitely tell, especially if it's not pulley down all the way.
Yeah.
You can 100% tell. Because I've raced other cars, manual cars that are not shifting as fast as I can, and you can really tell it will fall off. Like that second to third, if they can't bang that second to third, even if they make more power or the similar power, like the car will just drop back so hard, and it's because it's either not pulleyed down all the way or they can't shift fast enough.
Yeah, you got to play the catch-up game.
Yeah, and with the Century car, it's almost impossible to do that, especially against an automatic. It's a wrap.
I agree. 100% agree.
But it's just fun just banging gears, man. I mean, I kind kind of wish I got a 10 speed after driving the Whipple 10 speed. I'm not gonna lie, but it's just fun banging gears. I already know with the S650, like as soon as it's Whippled and it's off that standard pulley, because part of me just wants to skip like I think it's a 375 that comes stock, right, with the lethal performance, the stage 2.
Yeah, either one. It doesn't matter whether you get the Whipple, VMP, or lethal performance, or even the Ford performance. A stage 2 defaults at a 375. Stage 1 is a 3.875, and then any of those you can option and get an additional pulley with it. You cannot buy any of those kits
with like a smaller.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
It has to come with a 3.875 or a 3.75, and then from there, that is when
you can buy it yourself.
Correct. Yeah. You can buy it, or you can add it on. Also, anyone that wants to go under a 3.75 inch, it is highly recommended you do a boosted pump. And
yeah, 100%.
Either E30 mix or 93 and boost-stain, some type of octane booster just for that safety. Obviously, if you run a 3.5 pulley and you're on just straight pump 93, the car's, all that it's going to do is it's going to pull timing out. So it's not that it's really like a, it's dangerous, because if it was actually tuned or something and it had like timing being forced in, obviously you're going to get knocked.
Right.
But the way that Whipple tunes these, and most tuners are going to tune them, you have, you know, kind of your tables to where if the knock sensors are happy, they're going to add timing to it, and that's where you guys get these gains from this E30 mix or 93 and boosting. So it's the same with the Whipple. Yep. I mean, Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, even cars that are tunable already, most tuners are tuning just like that. The car sees sweet fuel, you're gonna see sweet power.
Yep.
We are about to pull up.
Alright, bet. So we're pulling up to, what's it? Texas?
This is Grand Texas Dyno.
Grand Texas Dyno, alright.
They do a lot of old school stuff. They actually have, I wonder if the truck's here. They have a Whipple F-150 truck as well. Oh, there it is. Yep. Single cab. Whipple F-150. That one actually made good power. I think that one almost made 800.
I think I've actually seen that truck.
They've taken it to the track and stuff before.
This thing is gonna be, it's gonna be spicy for sure. Great. Oh my gosh. First pull, 852. That's honestly not bad. We just put the E30 in, so let it cool off a little bit, do another pull.
A little bit.
Stage 2, high flow cats, 2-inch long tube headers, 852. I'd be happy with that, honestly. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be happy with that. All right, so we let the car cool off, and I dyno it again. Made 850 first pull, which I think is some pretty good power. All right, here we go, y'all. It's loud as hell. They probably broke the GoPro mic. It's so loud. Oh man.
Maybe 41, yeah.
Well, that's not bad. It's okay.
Still made
You have a
850.
picture of the 850?
Yeah.
Yeah, 850 is good.
I'll send you a picture of it.
Okay, okay. If you have a
All right, so we're back from the dyno. In my opinion, car make great power. It's definitely gonna be fun, that's for sure. 850 is no joke, especially in a manual Mustang. Whew. Makes me wanna go ahead and whip my car right now, but we're gonna get the Shelby GT350 fixed up, back on the road first, and then we can go ahead and focus on getting the S650 fully dialed in. But you'll see this car a lot in the channel. Absolutely badass. It is gonna be moving out. Follow the build on Instagram. It is a monster, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute monster.